Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be making a bedside organizer. So this one is on my bed, which is right here. The bedside organizer can hold a bunch of different things. So I have my devotional, a book. I have my TV remotes in here. You can really put anything in these, and it just slides right under the mattress so that it sits there freely. And yeah, so that's what we will be making today. Let's get into the video. Okay everybody, we are back with our materials already all cut and everything that we will need for this project. So you will need either one piece of fabric. I'd probably say about a half a yard. If you're using one. If you are not using one, do a half a yard for your main piece and a quarter of a yard for your pocket piece. So, but I'm using all of the same fabric. So then I have my scissors. I have some tailor's chalk, or you can use a disappearing ink marker or a pencil. Then I have some pins. You could also use clips if you choose to use those. So you're going to need to take one of your big pieces. You're going to cut your big pieces at 16 by 20, and whatever you're going to use for your pocket piece, do it a 16 by 10. So you're going to take one of your big pieces for your main part of it. I'm going to take and lay it out like this, where the longer sides are on the side of me and the shorter sides facing me. Then I'm going to take my pocket piece, making sure it's the same size. Okay. I'm going to take my pocket piece, and on one of the long sides, you're going to fold it in about a quarter of an inch and iron it, and then fold it over again about an inch. And iron it again, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so now we have this all ironed and everything. We're going to take our pins, just a couple, try not to poke myself. I'll just do 3. So I'm going to take our pins, and we're going to pin this down. Okay. There we go. So now we're going to sew. I'll show you where to sew. Now we're going to sew along this line right here. So this folded edge, we're going to sew about a quarter of an inch from this edge. So like we did our pockets on our apron, if you watched that video, we'll be doing the exact same thing for these pockets. So let's go over to the sewing machine. Okay, so now we're going to sew our fabric, back stitch at both ends as well. Okay, let's go back to our table. Okay, so we have our pocket piece here. Now we're going to take one of our big pieces for our bedside organizer. Let's scoop this up a little bit. And you're going to take your pocket piece, going to place the folded edge facing up so that your bottom edges meet. Okay, now this is where we're going to need our ruler. So let me go grab one. Okay, so I have our ruler. Now I'm going to make sure I measure that it's still 16 across. Yep, just a little bit over 16. So I'm going to do 8 inches in the middle. So I'm going to measure and mark at 8 inches. There's 8 inches. Let's go down here. Mark 8 inches. And go down again. 8 inches. Okay, so I can put our ruler aside. Now we have our marks. I'm going to zoom in so see if we can see it. They're like right here. Yeah, kind of can't see them very well. So, okay, well, where you marked, you're going to pin along that line. So, grab some more pins without poking myself. Okay, just about 2 or 3 pins. You're going to mark up a line between both pieces of material. So, okay, and let's go one more. Okay, now then you're going to sew along where you pinned, and then we'll come back and we will get it hopefully finished. Okay, so we have our fabric here. You're going to sew along those lines that you made, and the back stitch on both edges, and then we'll go from there. Cut our threads, and then we'll go back to our workstation. Okay, so now we have our pockets all sewn on. So I'm gonna lay this back out flat, and I'm going to take my other big piece. I'm gonna put it right sides together. Okay. And I'm going to pin all the way around both long sides and this bottom side where we put our pocket. But I'm going to leave a little opening up here so that way we can turn it inside out there's my opening. There's where I'm going to leave my opening. Up here, these two little marks right here. So we're gonna pin all the way around. Start up here. Okay, and then we'll just go down and pin. Go down and pin. Let's just say 3 more pins, I guess. Okay, and let's do one more up here. Okay, so you're gonna start up here. If you're a righty, pick your right marking point that you're going to start at. Go all the way around, you get to your corners, leave your needle through your fabric and lift up your presser foot and turn it, and then keep going. So you're back stitch, and we're almost done. Okay, so we're going to sew 1/4 of an inch and back stitch at your beginning and ending places. Cut our threads and go back to our workstation. Okay, so we have our organizer already sewn all together. I'm going to grab a skewer and we will poke out our corners. Okay, but before I do that, I'm going to trim up here just a little bit, just the overhanging fabric. Okay. Threads off the tablecloth. Alrighty, now I'm going to flip it right side out. I'm gonna grab, just kind of pull. Okay, there we go. So now that I'm gonna poke out the corners. Now I'm going to use my skewer and just go back and re-poke them out so that they are, all of it's poked out. So they are nice and cornered. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was difficult. I'm going to do the same with these corners down here. And if you wanted to, for these corners on the bottom, if you wanted to just trim them diagonally, just so they're not so bulky when you fold them out, you can always do that. So now you are going to iron it flat, and then we're going to top stitch this hole up here closed. So I'm going to go iron it, and then we'll top stitch it. Okay, so now I have this all ironed. Let's have it focus back in, please. Thank you. So now I have it all ironed, all flat and everything. I'm going to just take this to the sewing machine real quick. I'm just going to top stitch this opening here, and then I will come back and we'll be finished. Alrighty, we are all finished with this project. So you can use this as a bedside organizer. You can use it as a couch arm organizer. You can use it for anything. You can put anything in it. So I hope you liked this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to learn some more sewing projects like this and tips and tricks and anything like that. So thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for next week's video. Bye!